signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. This is a general reading for air signs of what they need to know. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. My name's Serenity. If it don't fit, don't force it, just relax and let it go. For some of you could be completing a cycle with a water sign, or you could be traveling with a water sign, okay? But there's something definitely, a cycle has been completed here, okay? For some of you right now, though, it could be regarding the Four of Pentacles here. Somebody could be overspending, okay? Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And for some of you, it could be while you're traveling, okay? Or you could be spending before you travel, okay? So let's see what message is here for air signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Have a great time, though. Yeah, you got the Four of Pentacles. This time it's upright. For some of you right now, though, it seems like it's regarding your security. It speaks about conservatism, scarcity, control, and restraint. It seems you've managed to accumulate a significant amount of material wealth after working very hard to get to this point you are at now here, air signs. But you need to be sure not to become overtly greedy and hoarding your wealth without risk, because there is reward, but don't be afraid to jump into uncharted territory. Try a new venture, invest in businesses, or seek new opportunities here, okay? Because you could have been doing this in the past, because in the present position here you got Justice. You could be dealing with a Libra here, okay? But it also speaks about clarity. So some of you are going to get some clarity, some truth, some fairness, some balance in your life, and someone's going to take responsibility here, because it seems your decisions will have a lasting effect here. If you've experienced some wrongdoing here, air signs, this card may mean that relief is incoming here. However, though, if you cause others pain, take this as a sign of a warning, okay? Because the upright justice may also mean that you need to learn the truth about yourself or others, or perhaps some attention is needed for an important decision you need to make, because the bottom of the ground, the bottom of the deck, though, you got the Seven of Wands. It's telling you to stand your ground. It's talking about challenge, protection, competition, perseverance. Ooh, some of you, there could be some competition when you go on holiday, I'm hearing, for somebody here. It seems like you're struggling on your journey, though. You may have just reached an important milestone, but naysayers are trying to knock you back, or for causing you to prove yourself. But you need to hold your ground here, no matter what here, air signs, because you know you've got it, okay? And don't dare let anyone tell you otherwise. Alright, this is for air signs. Could be traveling. Some of you are going to be completing a cycle. But it seems like you're working very hard here, okay? Because the first card's come over your Eight of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And in the past, it's showing the Four of Swords here. Some of you are burnt out, okay? You're being overworking here with the Eight of Pentacles. You may be telling you to chase after education, okay? Or going back to school for some of you, or taking on a new skill, or something that in vain. Whatever it is you're doing, you're working hard to master it here, and know that the dedication that you have will pay off in the long run, because for some of you right now, you're exhausted, okay? You're burnt out, you're stressed. It seems like it speaks about stagnation, because the Four of Swords is sending a very strong signal here that you need to take a break immediately from work, because you're on the brink of a burnout here. You may be feeling the need to overdo it here, air signs, but you need to quiet that storm, because if you keep going as this pace here, you're going to do some serious damage here, because this is where you're showing you're burnt out here in the past, and you're focusing on your work here, but you're subconsciously here. You got the Eight of Swords, okay? For some of you right now, though, it speaks about entrapment, imprisonment. Some of you could be playing the victim, but you seem to be in a very negative thought pattern here, air signs. Because it seems your previous thought patterns may no longer be of use to you now. You need to open yourself to a shift in your thoughts, because a change in perspective may be exactly what you need right now. You may be labeling yourself the victim here rather than feeling sorry for yourself. You need to take back your power and evaluate the choices you have and trust your intuition here, okay? So let's say for air signs, what other message outcome here regarding air signs actions regarding work? What other message here for air signs? Wow. I'm not going to take these all, but it shows here for somebody here, there's going to be some conflict here. It could even be in the home, in your relationship with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? You're lacking clarity. Some of you could be going through some form of depression. If it's not you, then this is Leo. But it's talking about hope here. Have faith, okay? You seem to have a renewed sense of yourself, and the magic is in flowing all around you right now. But you need to keep hope here, because for some of you right now, Six of Wands, it seems to be there's been a fall from grace. Somebody was up in their ego. There's going to be some form of punishment here, because somebody's got excessive pride, and it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Some of you are doubting yourself or feeling a bit of an imposter syndrome. You may be also seeking some form of validation here, okay? But you're not getting it. So you need to define your own version of success rather than looking for external approval here. And if you are feeling a bit egotistically, you may want to bring it down the peg here before someone knocks you down for you here. Air signs, okay? This could be regarding your work, okay? So bottom of the deck, you got the Seven of Wands, okay? It's telling you again about this challenge and competition. This could be in your working environment for some of you, okay? But you're definitely struggling on your journey here. You may have just reached an important milestone in your life, but naysayers are trying to knock you off here. So you need to gonna stand your ground regarding this situation here. That's for somebody. Because for some of you right now, if it's regarding your work, right? Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. For some of you, it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For some of you, it's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But there, I see air and fire and earth here. This is for somebody here, okay? Because for some of you right now, though, this Eight of Pentacles that is showing up as the first card that's come out for you right now, is speaking to you about some form of development that's taking place, okay? For some of you, it definitely could be to do with your work, okay, that you're doing, okay? Your career could be going off very well right now, okay? But it's all about you mastering your skills, okay, and having preparation, okay, so you can get the best results. Because in the past, either you or your lover have heavily focused on their goals, career and interests, okay? There was no time for love, because it seems like you or your lover was willing to forgo romance for the sake of your other love. It seems like your work life, right? If you are in a relationship now, though, at one point in the past, you felt neglected by your lover. Could have been putting the work before you here, okay? Because it seems like you have an eye on your future here as well here with this Eight of Pentacles. It seems like you're ready to progress this relationship. It's entirely possible here, air signs, that your lover feels the same way. Because it seems like the two of you want nothing more than settled home and considering how you both can achieve the dream life. However, though, part of your lover's dream life may be career advancement, okay? They could be willing to sacrifice your relationship for their goals and ambitions, so be mindful of this, okay? And this is something in the past that's affecting either your health or the person that you're dealing with here, okay? Because they're getting burnt out. But it seems like you or your lover or potential lover, you have life experience needed to grow a serious relationship. You both are mature and prepared for a future together. But in addition, though, here, air signs, even if you do not always agree on everything, you can relate to each other and have a similar experiences, okay? But for somebody here, though, it seems like both you and your lover, or potential lover, always think that you're right. But the way is best, and if one doesn't agree with the other, they feel as though they can mold the other way of thinking here, okay? You both think that to have a good relationship, though, you both need to be on the same page with everything. That's what you both could feel, okay? But somebody could also be lacking passion or feeling uninspired here and not feeling motivated, okay? Because somebody's definitely up in their head, and it could be regarding something here that wasn't equal give and take here, alright? Or somebody was up in their pride or ego. But it seems that you're focused on self improvement though, on personal development. But it's telling you don't go overboard. Because if you're hyper focused and obsessed on perfection here, air signs, you could throw yourself into a tailspin. Because you may also be having a tough time with responsibilities or finances right now. But never be afraid to ask for help should you need it here, okay? Because some of you are in a good position and some of you are not, okay? Because you love the things that they are mature enough to make an adult decision here and believe that they have what it takes to sustain a serious partnership most of the time. Alternatively though, if your lover is not giving you enough attention here, air signs, then you're more focused on they're more focused on their career than their love life, okay? Because someone's definitely getting burned out, okay? Someone's up in their ego and their pride and they're up in their head. Somebody's going through some negative thoughts here subconsciously about feeling trapped, okay? For some of you, in the past, you could have also had some time apart from each other, or somebody needed some time apart from work in the past because it was burnt out and it was up in their head, okay? For some of you, subconsciously, you need to stop being so hard on yourself, okay? We're all sometimes our own worth critic, okay? We criticize ourselves more than somebody else would do, but you're being especially harsh on yourself right now for somebody here. And if there's something you don't like about yourself, you don't know that you'll hold the power here to change it here, air signs. You need to let go of those old patterns and behavior and kick it into high gear to make a shift, because to be a victim here, even if it's internalized, is not for the best here, okay? Some of you need to get yourself out of this negative way of thinking or putting yourself down and start bigging yourself up, saying positive affirmations about yourself instead of negative things, okay? Because you're doubting yourself, because you don't feel like you're being real or first and foremost true to yourself. So let's see what this message from Spirit wants to tell you regarding this situation here, okay? If it's regarding your work here, somebody definitely needs balance in their life, okay? Bottom of the deck, you also need to keep your heart chakra open as well. Still have love in your heart. I'm going to actually read to you now balance. This is for air signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. If this resonates with you, air signs, please like, share, subscribe. Now, you've got the keywords here: renew, acknowledge, compromise, equality, harmony, and healing. Balance is important in all aspects of your life, but it's especially important in relationship, both with others and with yourself. Because this card suggests that you're examining your relationship to see if you're truly in balance here. Because a healthy relationship should include time to be together as well as time to be apart. Take some time in peaceful solitude to renew your acquaintance with yourself here, air signs. Acknowledge what you bring to the relationship and what your partner brings to the relationship, and ensure that you both play an equal role and that no one is dominant here in this relationship. Compromise is required in order for a relationship to be harmonious here. So be willing to give and receive by finding the middle ground. You'll help to ensure that your needs and the needs of your partners are met. Compromise also includes accepting that people are individuals with different personalities and ways of looking at the world. So you need to embrace your differences, rejoice in your similarities, but if you find yourself at odds, be willing to work through issues honestly with love. Confidence that your differences can be resolved, because this is an excellent time to help heal discordant relationships by bringing them into a better balance here, air signs. If you're seeking a romantic relationship, Balancing aspects of your own life will open the way to new love. Also, making sure that your relationships with family and friends are in balance and set the tone for the new romance that is on its way to you here, air signs. Okay? So, the affirmation is I embrace our differences and bring balance and healing into my relationship. Now, this is the Temperance card. So, you are protected here. Okay? So, Spirit's letting you know you're protected here. Okay? Some of you are working to get over some illness in the past where you was burnt out and things were stagnant. Okay? Subconsciously, you felt trapped, or you couldn't move, or you're just going over things over and over again in your head. Okay? And the outcome showing here, though, that it wasn't your ego or your pride here. Okay? If it wasn't you, then it was the person that you was dealing with. Okay? But with the Temperance card also here at the bottom, some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius very strongly here. Okay? Somebody could be letting go of somebody, okay, that they was holding on to. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles here. Yeah, someone's working on getting over some form of betrayal or feeling stabbed in the back, okay? But remember, after every ending, there's also a new beginning. Because in the past there, it's actually showing here that you could have been dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus who was burnt out, okay? But there has been some injustice here because Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, somebody's definitely could be feeling trapped or in prison, and there's been some form of injustice that's taking place. Because for somebody here, wow, that's a lot of cards. There is going to be a tower moment with somebody once you start a new relationship. You will get over the loss of the past, and that's what you wish to. Because for some of you, there is no healing or forgiving, especially if you're put in an open relationship. You could have been speaking the truth regarding equal give and take, but no one could agree. Maybe this is something you wanted, but you both couldn't agree on this. So tell me about this Six of Wands here for air signs, because somebody's definitely taking a fall from grace after getting over this betrayal. Okay, there's definitely been some form of injustice. Things weren't equal, they weren't balanced. Wow. Somebody's definitely walking away though to start a new beginning, and that's what it's telling you to do. You will be happy when you have a fresh start, and these three cards come out together. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, but somebody needs to go within to seek enlightenment here, because some news is going to be coming in quickly regarding somebody moving on. Okay, it could even be somebody that's younger than you. Okay, because someone's definitely been competing for someone's attention here. It definitely could have been your working environment for some of you. Okay, a person was putting the work before the family. That's for somebody here. Because with this Ten of Swords here, clarifying the working environment here, the Ten of Swords here, when it's showing up like this, it's usually speaking about somebody here who could be in a situation where they're carrying unpleasant connotations, but it's also not necessarily the end of the world here for somebody. But for some of you right now, when the 10 appears, it's a clear signal to be careful about where you put your trust here. Okay, that's for somebody, because you could have put the trust in the working environment and it didn't work out. Okay, you burnt yourself out. You didn't feel like you got any respect from your workplace, what you put into the work. Okay. For some of you right now, though, this 10 of Swords here, it indicates you maybe finally have reached a clear and balanced perspective about your life and its immediate circumstances. So some of you need to take one step at a time, though, and trust yourself. Okay, after you're working on getting over some form of betrayal or being stabbed in your back by somebody here who could have stressed you out. Could have been a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or somebody who was taking the time to come towards you here. Okay. Could be this person here that's burnt out. Some of you may have Earth in your chart. But right now, though, you may have recently come through a very difficult time when the reverse Ten of Swords appears. And it's indeed the worst may be over here for somebody here. But you have come up with some solutions and plans to improve your situation. And that's a good thing. You just be sure, though, here, air signs, that you don't make the same mistake which contributed to the problem that you just solved. Again, though, be sure that you see your own role in this matter here, okay? Because when it concerns your work, This card may indicate that there's a serious problem in your workplace here, okay? This doesn't have to be the end of the world or the end of your job, but ignoring these problems will not make them go away. Because it seems like you have reached a point where you can now see what is best for you. Your thinking is clearer. Some of you might need to take some quiet time to decide what your next moves are, like I said, with the Hermit here showing up like this, okay? If you're looking for work, though, you may be looking in the wrong places, though, so some of you might need to rethink this, okay? Especially after getting over some form of betrayal, and it could have been by somebody here who was in your working environment, who was burnt out, okay? Or stressed. But it seems like you may have already taken steps to improve your existing love relationship for somebody, though, when this card appears. If so, that's a good thing. However, though, might make more work may be needed in this relationship here if it survives. But remember that any relationship takes two. Okay, problems are almost never entirely the fault of one party. So if you're looking for love, it's possible that you think that you are more ready for a long-term commitment than you actually are. So you might need to give some deep thoughts regarding this here, air signs. You don't have to conform to society's expectation unless they are truly right for you. Okay? Because it's telling you that you may need to stand your ground. Don't forget that with this situation here, so that you can be happy, walk away and start a new beginning, because you definitely need balance in your life right now. Let's see what other message here for air signs do I need to know regarding the situation, because for some of you right now, some of you could even be up in your head. It could even be regarding some form of divorce, okay? Separation, because things were unbalanced and there was no equal give and take. So if you actually was dealing with a side hustler, this person here is saying very selfish, they're very stubborn and arrogant, okay? This could be a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, okay? That could be doing some form of side hustling, okay? But they're very arrogant, very stubborn and prideful and up in their ego. So when it concerns this Justice card here, some of you could be getting some form of reading here that you find some form of injustice, okay? That's keeping you up in your head, okay? And you're thinking very negative. Some of you could even be a reader, okay? But it's telling you here, though, somebody was up in their pride and their ego here, and somebody walked away. And somebody was happy that they walked away because they could start a new beginning here, okay? For some of you, somebody was reckless in love and sex, okay? Because somebody's now looking over these memories and they're going to see this person's true colours. This is somebody here was off and on, hot and cold, detached. Some of you could even got ghosted, okay? Or you could end up ghosting somebody here. But you're going to be stepping out for a new beginning here, okay? Because somebody was definitely either a Jezebel or was being very shady, okay? That's for somebody, and wearing a mask. This is somebody you could have had a love child with, okay? And the truth is going to be illuminated. You're going to be discovering something here, which is going to be awakening you to see what's going on, really, okay? That's for somebody, because this side hustle here is somebody who's getting over some form of betrayal, okay? This is somebody here who's a forcer. To force things on you. You forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. This could even be a drug dealer, okay? This is somebody here who's a grudge holder. That's from the past here, who's taking the time to come towards you here. Air signs. Pre-warned is pre-armed, I always say. Because for some of you, you feel like you're wasting your time, okay? There's no changes, it's limiting. Subconsciously you know this, okay? But somebody could be crying over you, they're sad, they're hurt, they're upset, etc. But somebody was definitely shady here, okay? If it's not you here, then it's somebody who's very unbothered. They're shady and they're unbothered. Bottom of the deck, somebody's coming towards you here, air sign, with a dirty offer, okay? This is the divination abuser, okay? This is the drama starter, so pre-warned is pre-armed. This could even be somebody that you could be on holiday with or somebody you work with, okay? That's for somebody, because at this moment in time, let's see what other message Spirit wants to tell you. Tell me about What the message regarding this balance that somebody needs to know regarding equal give and take here? Wow. Take some time to rest and rejuvenate your need to pace yourself with the changes that are coming your way. They're all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust there, okay? You will get balance in your life. And bottom of the deck, you've got where are you right now? Is where you're supposed to be here, air signs. Don't compare yourself to others. That's only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this, okay? And it keeps letting you know that you've got this here, air signs, okay? Pre-warned is pre-armed, because right now this forcer here, this is about the broken mirror. This forcer here who's forcing things on you here, who's doing some side hustle, could even be a drug dealer that's getting over some form of betrayal, okay? I'm being stabbed in the back, because someone's going to end up with egg on the face here. Someone's ashamed, because whatever the plan for you here, especially if there's any negative energy towards you, they're going to get caught. Okay, and end up with egg on the fence, or it's return to sender, because this grudge holder is planning. They could be texting you, phone calls about meeting up, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but subconsciously, you know it could be a twin flame, a runner, a chaser, a divine timing, because some of you feel you got a reading to say you're wasting your time, okay? Some of you are up in your head regarding ending an open relationship or a marriage, but for some of you right now, some of you definitely going to be blocking somebody, okay? And that's from a different deck, so let's see. Tell me about this blocked here, because some of you are uninterested, okay? Because somebody could be infatuated here. They're in denial, they're obsessive. There could even be some attraction there between you and this person, but this is somebody you had to block, okay? Bottom of the deck, you got caught. Someone's going to get caught red-handed here, okay? Secrets are going to be exposed, and it's going to be a shock. And there will be some fighting, because there's some trust issues. It was one-sided relationship, and that's what Spirit's trying to tell you, okay? Deuces, fed up, cutting ties and walking away. That's for somebody. And it's telling you to stand your ground. It's telling you to go within, to go and seek some form of enlightenment regarding this situation here. If this resonates with you, air signs, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see what time period this could be all taking place here, because someone's going to end up with egg on their face here, okay? There's going to be a lot of text message, phone calls, wanting to meet up, but this is somebody who's holding a grudge here that could end up with egg on their face, because somebody needs time. There's no need to hurry, just telling you, okay? Well, the message here for you. Some of you, it could happen around September. Bottom of the deck, trust that it will happen when the time is right, okay? When this is all going to be exposed. If this resonates with you, air signs, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste.